Hi, I'm Cat, and in this video I'll be explaining what is food insecurity. Food insecurity is when a country cannot supply enough food to feed its population. This could be caused by a physical effect such as crop failure, or human impacts like wars that may decrease food imports. Food insecurity can cause the inflation of food prices. This decreases access to food for less economically developed areas or people. This lack of food can cause malnutrition that has many effects such as starvation as well as increasing vulnerability to diseases. Loss of productivity from these effects will cause crops to be less efficient, as those who tend to them become ill, further decreasing food security by decreasing the supply. This cycle can cause many deaths because of starvation, but more often people die from diseases because malaria, diarrheal diseases, and respiratory diseases can all be very deadly while someone is malnourished. Another common reason for death by food insecurity is violence, as wars can be caused partially by food insecurity. Food insecurity is particularly common in low-income countries such as those around East Africa, where in 2018 large amounts of food insecurity was caused by an increase of violence, leading to 6 million people being displaced by the conflict and drought. According to World Vision, these conflicts have caused 14 million children in Ethiopia, Kenya, South Sudan and Somalia to have food insecurity. However, food insecurity can be managed and prevented. This is usually done by increasing the yield of produce. This can be done by an increase of mechanization of farms, making them more efficient and meaning that less workers are necessary to tend to the same amount of land. Agricultural chemicals such as pesticides or fertilizer that can increase the yield as well as make sure that the yield is clean from pests that may stop produce being sold to organizations like supermarkets. Irrigation can also be used to increase yields. Genetically engineered crops would also decrease food insecurity, however many people in HICs believe that these carry risks. Allowing more land to be cultivated will also increase yield as well as decrease unemployment. To do this, marshy land can be drained to improve poor soil quality, or by terracing steep slopes. Terracing can also decrease soil erosion and water loss from farming. This is used all over the world, for example rice in Vietnam or Indonesia, tea in India or root crops in Peru. Dry or desertified land can also be used by agriculture by using digettes, which are lines of stones that can decrease soil erosion, increasing its quality and when placed on slopes decrease water loss. Food insecurity is a lack of food in a population. It can be caused by both human and physical conditions and is usually solved by increasing the country's total produce yielded. If you like this video and enjoy learning about geography, then you should check out the Cat website, or have a look at Instagram and Twitter, which will be in the description.